Sometimes I randomly start talking to people on the street, and yesterday I encountered this kind of conversation with the woman, with the girl, like I don't know, she's 25, woman and girl, and she was insistently keep trying to ask me how do I make money. I don't know, is it like anywhere else in the world or it's just in Dubai, but the first question comes always, where are you from? The second question comes always, what do you do? And I get used to be annoyed so much with these questions because I'm not my nationality. Why does it matter where I'm from? And what do you do? Like, I mean, dude, come on. I mean, I do nothing, I just exist, I live my life. What kind of question is that? How do I make money? I don't make money, How do I survive? And I always have to explain these things, and I get used to be a little bit annoyed by this question. But after I kind of made peace with those questions, because I realized, okay, Diana, no one is attacking you, You're right. People just try to make a connection, find the connection point with you, because this is how personality conversation works. You kind of trying to find similar experiences with another person when you have a conversation. And for example, if you both went to Bali, you're like, oh, I went to Bali too, I went there, where did you go, And you kind of like feel connected to the other person, like, yeah, even it's an illusion, like we all connected anyway, but this is how personality make connection with other personality. And this is, I don't want to say it's natural, because I don't find it personally that natural, but this is the way it is right now. This is how we talk, and nothing wrong with person asking you where are you from, okay? Don't be so irritated by these questions, like it's all right. So I made peace with those questions like a while ago, so now I'm all right when people ask me. And even when people ask, before, when people were asking me where are you from, I'm saying I'm from planet Earth. Yeah, because I want to emphasize that, dude, I'm a human, You're also the human. Like, we are both from the same place. We already have something in common, But people really didn't get that. Like, some of them maybe thought like, oh, it's cool and quirky, but like, people didn't understand the meaning, like, behind what I meant. And when you explain that kind of meaning, it's just stupid. It's like explaining your own joke, So, and mostly it was kind of mad, like a rebellion spirit, and I'm like kind of confronting the norms of society. And since I'm not into rebellion role anymore that much, and I just want to be like as simple, as grounded, as like usual, like boring even as possible. I don't want to like, oh, look at me, I'm from planet Earth, like la la la. I don't want to do any of the stuff anymore, so I try to just be casual, and don't pressure other people with my spiritual knowledge and spiritual wisdom, because come on, dude, no one needs that. No one cares, okay? Like, everyone just here trying to have a good time. That's it. And like, it doesn't matter how spiritual you are, like how united you feel, like to the planet Earth and to every single human, how much love you experiencing, like you think you experiencing. At the end of the day, it only matters if you and people around you feel good. And if you laugh, if you smile, and if it's a good energy between you both, it doesn't really matter what are you talking about, okay? Like, even about politics, like I don't know, it doesn't really matter, as long as everyone just having a good time and there's a good energy in there. Anyway, I had a conversation, and this woman, she was trying to like to find out like the way of making money, and like, am I planning, like I said, no, I don't make money. Are you planning to make money? Are you gonna come back to work? I mean, your job is so interesting, yeah, it sounds really cool, oh, you do YouTube, you should do TikTok, lol. I'm just like, dude, I don't really like these platforms, I don't feel good about short content, but this is how people can discover you, and you can sell products, and and all these things that I understand where she's coming from. And I think because I understand where she's coming from good intentions, and from the way she perceived life, I was kind of able not to like be so like protective, like, oh, I don't know, start like saying not everything is about money, I don't care about money. No, I was just like honest, like, yeah, eventually I hope that somewhere I will make money, but the trees doesn't just like pop in one day from the ground, and I want this process to come for me to come natural. And anyway, I had to kind of explain myself and maybe justify myself in a way, because like her questions was like boom 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 boom, it was like interview, how do you like, you live in Dubai and you don't make money, I mean what is going on, there is like error happening in her head. But first time having these kind of conversations where I'm encounter the conversation with another human being with completely different perspective of life, might be even positive, I didn't feel like fighting, I didn't feel like confronting, I didn't feel like I have to protect myself, I was just trying to have a genuine conversation. And first time maybe like I even valued another person in the conversation more than myself. Another person, like, let's clarify here, okay? I value like another person a lot, but only if my ego considers that this person is like cool, if the conditions are met. I don't know, this person is artistic, free spirit, like, I don't know, movie director, whatever is like considered in my mind is cool, I can really value other person and just like make it about him. But if the person is just like, I don't know, like not cool dividing rate, okay, good and bad, like I will feel protective, I will feel like, okay, like we have nothing to talk about, okay? Oh, I will just start argue about like trying to prove my point. And it was pleasant to have a conversation with her, to connect to other human being who is completely different from me, because behind all this like mask and survival mode, you can see the beautiful soul shining through it, and the beautiful soul just generally want to connect with you, and you just looking directly into that instead of trying evaluate like another human by like how much money she earned, how spiritual she is, where does she live, where is she from, like what is her interest, what is her like taste of music and movies, like, oh my god, I cannot believe I was doing this to other people. This makes me like, I don't know, it's just like, but it's okay, I guess. It's a process of evolution. You start from love, you come to this world as a pure spirit, as a pure love, where you don't judge yourself, anyone around, where you don't judge world, where you're just a baby and you know nothing about the world. How you can judge, right? Because you make judgments based on your knowledge, and the more knowledge you gain, the more judgments you gain, and after you just like losing your mind in your own like information knowledges and just like judgments, and you're like, oh my god, dude, just stop, okay? And this kind of point I reached, and after you just going back to love, you just try to let go of all judgments and all crap information that you kind of collected from the world, to come back to the initial place where you started, to come back to home. in that state of unconditional, pure love, this is where you're home. This is where you feel at peace. This is where you feel all people are beautiful. You are beautiful. The world is beautiful, and like everything is just so perfect, you know. You don't see there's like something is wrong with these people, you know, like they're not awakening, they're not spiritual, they don't understand your complicated soul, your complicated mind, they don't understand you, they will never do, they're stupid, you know. I'm so happy that these kind of places behind, because it's not nice to be in that place where you see world as such, where you see world as broken, where you see people as broken. You're like, everyone is actually alright, like everyone just going through its own journey, evolution and whatever. It's like old person, like 80 years old person doesn't try to convince 5 years old child of wisdom of life, right? If the person is really wise by this age, because actually wisdom it's not always comes with age, not necessarily, it just accepts the child for what it is and for who it is, what it is, and just share joy of existence of life. And just the best thing you can do with other person is just laugh, you know. Honestly, humor and laugh is just the best thing ever. I don't know why with age we love less, at least in my case. I'm really happy I laugh with my husband like a lot nowadays. And I feel so lucky because before I've met him, I kind of even forgot how to make these stupid jokes, you know, how to be like really stupid, really like laughing and like all these things. You like you become so serious, you know, and being serious sucks, okay? You might look cool, but it just sucks. So when we all come home to this place of non-judgments, to this place where we don't evaluate each other, where we don't try to make sense of each other, where we feel connection to other human being without knowing any kind of information about him, that we need to connect our personality to this, where we know that we are connected instantly, you know, and we can just smile to each other and just laugh, you know. This is actually what my kind of favorite encounters with people. I love just walking on the street and just like smiling to random people, and so many other people respond to my smile. I would say like 9 out of 10. Sometimes it's awkward, you know, another person is just like gets really awkward, but I mean that's all right. It doesn't bother me. But like 9 people out of 10 smiles you back with the most beautiful, genuine smile, feeling like just God smiling you and just saying, I got you, I got you. I am also home. I'm also happy. I'm also feeling peaceful and good in life. I'm also finally realized that we live in paradise and there's nothing else needs to be changed in this world, in me, and it's just like we arrived, you know, we arrived. That's it. What to do next? I have no idea. Just like chill, you know, just make some YouTube videos, make some papier-mâché lamps that I'm doing. I'm currently very creatively involved into this space, and there's like so many things I want to do. And what about my plans for life, my plans to earn money? Well, I have no plans. I have no idea. Yeah, like I'm just existing here. Nothing else to do, just exist. That's it. That's it. I love you.